So, when it comes to people getting in the limelight nowadays that are Kapha body types, which means they're bigger, they may also refer to themselves as bigger people. These people have what they call the caveman gene, and like I said before, it's a Kapha body type. So, what this means is their body easily retains fat and builds muscle no matter how much they starve themselves, no matter how much they work out. It's literally called the caveman gene because that's what made survival the that was the most that was the gene that survived the best because it held on to muscle and fat, obviously. But when people are like dissing this stuff and they don't understand this stuff, like they haven't looked into different body types at all. Um, like I'm Kapha myself, I'm a smaller Kapha, but I used to have people tell me that I was fat as a teenager and throughout my life when I was only 130 pounds, which is a normal body weight for someone that's Kapha and my size. It's very normal, but they think that, women have to be skinny. And again, that comes from, it's just, brainwashing, conditioning from society, trying to control women. And thinking that women need to be thin also insinuates that that's what men think they prefer. But actually, it's more common for a man to be thin because that relates to how men create body heat, and it differs from the way that women do. So men use metabolism and muscle while women use fat to create heat. Okay, so if you prefer lean, like flat stomachs, you prefer what is typically a man's body. And those are just the facts of it. So stop judging people that you think need to stop eating and need to start exercising because they're already doing that stuff, but they have the caveman gene, and none of that stuff is going to help get rid of that. I know it's hard to believe, but literally that is how it is for people with these body types. And I'm sorry, but you're sounding kind of jealous at this point. And I know a lot of you that are dissing women that are big, you secretly like them behind closed doors. A lot of the gym bros end up, being intimate with girls that are bigger behind closed doors, behind the scenes. They do it in private. And, maybe some of y'all are going to make the excuse that, oh, well, guys will just, mess around with anything. But really, again, when you're just messing around like that, it's because you're not satisfied with what you have. And when you're doing that with women and you're not satisfied, it's because you'd prefer to be with men and you're not allowing yourself to do that. So you guys just need to let yourselves be gay. And I know that might be hard. I had a hard time myself allowing that. A lot of it's conditioned that we're supposed to like the opposite gender, but that's just not how it is. And that's not natural to force yourself to do that. And then the other thing is, a lot of you guys behind closed doors like to watch tranny porn, and all I have to say about that is that, one, out in public, you need to start respecting these people and being a voice for them. Otherwise, how selfish is that to consume their work but not be a voice for them? That's really messed up. But I think also that is a natural response to people that are hermaphrodites, which is people that are born with both genders. And those are real people. We need to stop pretending there's only two genders, because there's not. There's other genders. It's not black and white. There's not two different sides either. Both of us have estrogen and both of us have testosterone. Both men and women have both. Women have a lot more testosterone on their periods, which is how they know why men act the way they do all the time. The way that men act is like women on their periods. because they're always angry, they're, moody, aggressive, want intimacy more, hungry. Like, those are things that, and testosterone is not an excuse to be a bad person. And let me tell you why. I've mentioned this before, but they've done studies on testosterone, and the only way that testosterone works is by reinforcing social structures. So when they did this experiment and gave these Buddhist monks testosterone, they would go out serving their people because that's their social structure. But here it's punching down on the weak. That's how our social structure works, and most of the rest of the world. It's preying on the weak, and that's why we see weak people that are kind as weak. It's very bizarre. It's anti-human. It's anti-self. It's self-destructive. And they've tried to make that look cool to be self-destructive. But trust me, it is a propaganda to get you to isolate yourself, to hate other humans, to not help other humans, so that you're weaker without the connections. Like, we're one. And the people doing this to us know that, but if we're separated and hate each other and isolated, they can create fights globally with the people that serve them, with all their weapons and stuff. They can do this on a global scale to take all of our energy, all of our paper, and use it to do what they want because they don't think we'll fight them.